Surprisingly, archaeologists have found evidence of an African presence in Japan dating back to ancient times. Although many usually think of Japan as a culturally and ethnically homogeneous country, recent DNA evidence has proven that early Japanese people were purely black and have played a significant role in Japan's history. Still, how much of black presence in Japan can be shown in the earliest days until at least the 9th century? Join us as we unveil the DNA evidence proving that early Japanese were black. Earlier, in 1923, Roland B. Dixon, an anthropologist, was the first to study Japan's earliest people. Dixon's research highlights the complex mix of characteristics in the early Japanese population. He found that they were a mix of Proto-Australoid and Proto-Negroid types. This mix was similar to the ancient population along Japan's coast, through Indochina, and even reaching India. Dixon also pointed out that the ancient Negrito element can still be recognized in Japan through specific characteristics such as a dark skin tone and osteology, which is the study of bone structure. This understanding encourages further exploration into the intricate factors like migrations, genetics, and cultural exchanges that shape the anthropology of ancient Japan. Then, in 1986, the Associated Press reported the discovery of the oldest Stone Age hut near Osaka, estimated to be around 30,000 years old. Experts believe that the people who built it were of African descent. The similarities between this hut and the ones found in Africa cannot be ignored. Furthermore, a hut similar to those used by African Bushmen was discovered in Osaka about 22,000 years ago. This finding is significant because the hut was well preserved and was cleaner than other ancient homes found in the area. Over time, several written works have documented the African influence on Japan's early history and foundation. Another earlier instance was found in the book, Civilization or Barbarism, by Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop, in which he stated in his first edition of the Negro Nations and Culture that the yellow Japanese race may have come about as a result of interbreeding between black and white in a cold climate, possibly around the end of the Upper Paleolithic period. Similarly, Japanese scientist Nobuo Takano, chief of dermatology at the Hamatsu Red Cross Hospital in Maryland, asserts that the first human being was black. According to him, blacks then gave birth to whites, and the interbreeding of these two races resulted in the yellow race in Japan. In 1940,